How's it going, everyone? Nick here with McGaughy's Suspension. I've got David, came down from NorCal, and he's gonna show us this Ford Super Duty that we got behind us. David, why don't you tell me a little bit of your background with trucks to start with?
So I started in the truck industry back when I was around like 15 years old. My brother bought a 6.0. We lifted it in the driveway, and it just went from there.
Have you guys, so how many trucks do you think you have in the past that you've built?
I probably had like, I want to say like 8 or 9 trucks
really?
now. Yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. And a lot of them all Super Duties? Have you like jumped over to like Rams and Chevys and stuff, or just all?
I've had a few Super Duties, a couple Rams, and I think just one GMC.
Yeah, when you were pulling this thing in, it sounded pretty gnarly. What do you have done to the engine?
Hey, let me pop the hood and I'll show you.
All right, let's check it out.
So I have the piping kit from MPD, a Titan turbocharger, and that's about it for now. I'll be adding fuel and some other upgrades later.
So what do you think you're putting out for like horsepower wise?
I don't want to say a little over 600 horsepower for now, and I'm hoping, you know, some more horsepower down the road.
Are you towing with this truck, or is that why you did the horsepower gains to it, or you just wanted the extra power?
Well, these trucks come already with a lot of horsepower from the factory. I just wanted to be different, so I went for an exhaust note. Okay. Like a turbo note over anything. We heard that. So that's what I wanted. If I gain horsepower out of it, that's a plus. As far as using the truck, it's my daily driver. So I daily it every day, okay. Even with the 16 wides, I'm always on the road. And you know, so I tow my boat on the weekends, and that's about it for now. I mean, nobody really buys, you know, a big truck for fuel economy, but I mean, it doesn't get terrible fuel mileage. I mean, even with the bigger turbo, you know, it being, you know, with everything that it has on it. So
what made you pick this color that you went with on the piping?
So I did this color to match the interior of the truck. So it comes with the, you know, red interior from the factory. So kind of want to tie in, you know, the interior all the way through. So that's why I picked that color. And
you said, whose kit is this?
It's MPD.
And you had it installed by who?
My buddy, Power Stroke Specialist, did all the engine work on it. And then Riding High Performance did the exhaust for me. It's a 5-inch stainless steel.
So the guy that did all the performance stuff, what town is he out of?
He's out of Sacramento.
Okay, up north.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said the exhaust was done by the same guy that did the suspension, which we're about to look at too, as well, right?
Yeah, Riding High Motorsports did all the suspension work for me, and you know, I really like their work, and they're out of Yuba City.
They're out of Yuba City.
Yeah,
awesome.
So these are 2616 Amani forged wheels.
Okay.
Billet caps, polished front and backs.
They're wide.
Yeah.
Super wide.
Yeah, they're 16 wide, so I mean that's about as wide as we can get them.
And this style, like a lot of people up north and all over California, I mean, I'm seeing this pop up a lot more.
Yeah, no, it's becoming a really big trend now, especially, you know, in the truck community, having all the polish on it.
What did you need to do to clear this combo? You're running what, our 4-inch McGaughy's kit?
Yeah, so I'm running the 4-inch McGaughy's kit. It's got the Fox Resis on it.
And with the color, you went white, and just to match the truck, and then the faceplates. What made you go with the faceplates?
I wanted the faceplates to tie it in with the suspension, so that, you know, it kind of gets the contrast on the truck really well. You know, it's got the billet wheels, billet faceplates. Okay. You know, it keeps it, you know, not too much of a one color in one area.
So how's it ride?
Oh, it rides amazing. I mean, with the 26s, you know, everybody knows, anybody with big wheels knows that you're never going to get a good ride out of it, especially with the low pro tire. But when I'm running my stock tires, I think it rides better than stock, honestly.
Nice. That's awesome. See, the front end is up just a little bit higher than the rear, and that's because you do actually have a 1-inch spacer underneath the coil, correct?
Yes.
So we're running at 5 inches up front, and then we're running with our 4-inch kit in the back, which is a little bit less than 4 inches because these trucks come nose down in the front end, so we have to accommodate for that. But so if you see any of the video and the B-roll shots, that's why it's got a little bit up higher in the front. Now on the back, you ran our traction bars, right? Yes. With the billet faceplate. Let's go out to the back over here real quick. So you got the traction bars that are full floating, and those come in handy with all the horsepower. And do you feel any type of bind with these?
No, not at all. I actually love the way these ride. I've ran different brands with like hard mount, and the truck rides really stiff with them. With these, even though it's an F350, it's still rides really well.
So this is the first time you've ever had full floating traction bars?
I've had another brand of floating track bars on my Ram, but for Ford, yes, this is my first
Awesome.
ones.
Nice, nice. And then you've got the Fox reservoirs in the back as well.
Just regular Fox shocks in the rear.
Back.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got the paint match tail lights, paint match third brake light.
Oh, so you did do some tail light paint match. Oh.
Yeah, so the rear is basically almost done. Besides, all these plastics will get color matched.
Okay.
But besides that, there's not much else I can do to the rear.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, are you done with it, or are you planning on doing more stuff?
No, it's a never. Anybody that owns a truck, and if you're really into the truck, it never ends. It's always something. You'll keep switching it up. You'll want to go higher. You want to go back lower. It's
so who did these taillights?
Plain and Simple built these.
Right. And are you going to do the same style headlights up front?
I'm going to do a color match headlight up front. Yeah, but I'm going to keep it OEM because I like the way the OEM looks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So other than daily driving and in the weekends, pulling your boat around and stuff like that, you are taking this to like truck meets and stuff?
Yeah, I try to attend every local truck meet, and I even take it, like I've drove here 3 hours, drove flawlessly. I try to attend
take it out and
anything
enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah.
And you meet up with all the rest of the truck community and stuff like that. That's awesome. Like, is there any special things that you want to give to any of the people that have helped out with this truck build?
So I want to thank everybody that's been involved with this truck, from McGaughy's with the suspension. I love the product. I would definitely recommend it. To everybody that's helped me out from my engine build to the installing the suspension. I want to thank my girlfriend for being there every step of the way, supporting me, even though some of the stuff that doesn't make sense, she's still there for me. So
and you said who did the suspension was
Riding High Motorsports
up in Yuba City.
Yeah, up in Yuba City. So they did all the work. I highly recommend them. Really good people to work with, and they take care of you.
Now you're online on Instagram, I know that. What's your Instagram?
At NorCal David.
Okay, and then are you anywhere? Do you have a YouTube, you said?
Yeah, I have a YouTube. That's at NorCal David as well.
Awesome. So you're gonna be, you guys check out his Instagram. You're always putting up a bunch of stories and a bunch of content, and I enjoy watching it. So if you guys get a chance, go check him out on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching this episode that we're starting off with doing something new, trying to do truck reviews with their owners. If you guys like it, please comment down below and let us know your thoughts, and we'll continue forward. Check us out online on our YouTube and also on Instagram and Facebook at McGaughys, and we'll be more happy to answer any of your questions if you guys want to DM us.